2 other guys that came with her.
I didn't come with that guy. Was asking me for my number actually, and I was trying to move.
Yeah.
I don't know him.
Please don't do this.
Don't resist.
Please.
It's not going to go well for you.
Hey, show me your hand. Get your hands out of your pocket. Get your hands out of your pocket.
Scammers think they're always one step ahead. But what happens when everything starts to unravel? In these intense moments, the truth comes crashing down, and their carefully crafted lies fall apart. You'll witness the shock, the panic, and the realization that their scam is crumbling.
Listen, Chow, what I want you to do real quick, I just want you to turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Okay.
Stop running!
The tension is real, and the stakes couldn't be higher. Here are the moments when scammers finally realize their scam is falling apart. On January 11th, 2024, officers responded to a Verizon wireless store after suspicious activity involving a young woman, Camilla. Initially, the case seemed straightforward, but as the investigation progressed, unexpected twists began to unravel, revealing much more than anticipated.
We got a body cam on. We got called out here for like a problem with your account or something like that. Is it your account that you're trying to open up a phone under, or are you trying to open it up on some?
No, I already have an account.
Okay.
But why am I getting called on?
So it's something to do with the phone being under somebody else's account that you're opening up, and it's like a 20-year-old account. Do you have your ID on you?
No. What are they talking about?
So whose name is the account under?
Mine.
It's under your name?
Yes.
Okay.
And this is my phone that the call got sent to. I'm not. They just asked to speak to him. She said, put him on speaker. He put him on speaker. I told him I'll come back tomorrow because they're finna close.
Okay.
That's my only problem. This is my phone. I didn't call in or anything.
Okay.
They said allow. I clicked allow. I've had the service for a long time.
Okay, same phone number and everything?
Yes.
Okay, how long have you had Verizon as your carrier?
Like 2 years.
2 years?
Yes.
Okay, do you have your ID on you?
Yes. It's in the, let me get it out the car.
Or you're good. You don't have to go out there. I'll just take your name, date of birth. Who's in the car?
My friend.
Your friend? Okay. So the account is all under your name and everything like
Yes,
that?
yes.
Okay. What's your last name? 10-4. What's his name?
John, I don't know. I just met him. He's a no friend.
Okay.
Look, I just came into town for New Year's. I've been here since New Year's. I'm going to go home. I'm just here to get. I was getting my friend to get.
Okay. Where's your ID out there?
In the car.
Where at?
Probably in that cup holder. In the cup holder.
She has to check the cup holder.
Oh, God, my stomach.
Do you have a picture of your ID?
No. Oh, let me look.
Do you have anything on your account that helps? Because I'm not getting anything back for that name, okay? I'm going to be honest with you, you don't look like you were born in 89.
I mean, I'm happy everybody say that, but... Oh, I don't understand. Okay.
Did you give them ID?
No, I gave him my phone number, and he sent the code to my phone. I literally didn't even make it far.
Okay.
I just made it to right now, and then I got on the phone with the credit line. She has a hold on my account. So
Okay.
like, she sent the code to my phone. She sent the code. I allowed it. Then that was it.
Okay. You keep looking for like something with your name on it? Mm-hmm. And then is that an old phone that you have there?
This is like my hairline, and this is like my regular phone.
Okay. Do you have like anything on either one of those? And you're being truthful about your name?
Yes.
Okay. What's your social?
What's my social for?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm not getting a return on your name.
So I need my social.
Yeah, I'm not going to do anything with it, but I'm going to try to confirm your identity. How long have you lived this?
Like 2 years.
2 years?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Does anybody live there with you?
I live with someone.
Who do you live with?
The woman's responses about her living situation and companions were inconsistent, sparking immediate suspicion. Each evasive answer deepened the mystery, as the investigator began to question her credibility and uncover hidden truths.
Without looking at your phone. You don't know the person's last name you live with?
This is my sister's sister. So you want my sister's name? I can give you my
What's your sister's name? What's your sister's name?
I just told you my sister's name.
You don't have anything in your purse with your ID on it?
No, my mama just sent me something now.
Do you have like a credit card or a debit card?
No.
You don't have any credit card or debit card?
No, I left my, because this purse is so small, I have like a little wallet, well the wallet is kind of big, and it's crazy, I literally left my wallet at home. I'm like, damn, my wallet at home.
So how would you open the phone line?
Because I already had service, so they sent the code to my phone. That's what I'm saying. This was my issue. Like literally, when he sent the code, it just said allow or deny. I allowed access to my account.
Okay.
So my account was fully into. He just told me how many lines I have. He just told me it's a lot of Androids on here. I said, yeah, my family loves Androids. I don't know why. He said he gonna. Yeah.
Okay. And you don't know this guy?
Yeah, he's my friend.
What's his name?
We just met.
Chambers, what was that guy's first name in the truck? All right. So the only problem that I have is none of the story kind of makes sense as to what's going on, okay? Because he's providing a totally different name.
Right, I was going to say, I heard, like, I just met him.
Okay.
So
But then you're like having him bring you to the store and stuff?
Yeah, because I lost my car.
Okay.
Like, my car is down.
All
So
right.
I got to get around. It's cold outside. Uber is out, so I asked him to keep driving me around.
All right. You good? Okay. Just hang out with her for 1 sec. I'll be right back. You heard that she gave a fake name, obviously, because none of their shit added up. So he's got her real name. I'm gonna talk with staff and see if there's like any money or anything like that's associated with this one female that.
Like a theft, you thinking?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't even know what it will be, other than like a fraud type deal. But I need to figure out if there's like been any money.
So they were at Apple here in Woodfield and then Deer Park like hours apart today.
What names are on their receipts?
It doesn't say. It's just like they bought. The price here is the same thing that they're trying to do here.
They're just trying to get phones.
Yeah, and then they sell them.
Right.
But I'm not so sure that this vehicle like doesn't have fake shit on it.
Did you check the VIN?
No, not yet. So he's saying that the vehicle comes back to his mom. But
all I really have right now is like attempted theft. I think you're obstructing ID or obstructing what for him. I don't have any.
yeah, you're
She was in here saying she was. That's the person that actually has the account. And she's like, 89.
How does she know Donald?
She just said it was. She told me it was a fake name. She just made it up.
No.
He's a fake name. You can see the dress that she does.
So this guy said that people like that do these things can get the account holder's information online, and they come into the store to try to open a line.
Go ahead.
And their name and finance a phone, and then they'll have an $1,100 phone that's financed. So basically, they just come in to get the phone to sell the phone. Mm-hmm. Cool.
After a tense discussion, the officers decided to handcuff the woman. Her conflicting statements and suspicious behavior left them no choice but to act, marking the start of a more intense investigation into her involvement.
What is it? Camilla. Okay, you're under arrest. Go and pop up for me.
What am I under arrest for?
Attempted theft over
And lying about your name.
and lying about your name.
Put your phone down here for me.
Here, take your purse off. All right.
You need to ship out.
Pop your hand behind your back. So my assumption is that there was more stuff done up north. Okay. Yeah, where the other receipts are out of. So if that's the case, I'm sure that they're gonna have cases on you as well. If there's other accounts and stuff that you've. Okay.
Is this your phone too? Okay, I only got one. Yeah.
It's like $300, $400.
And you can't explain to me what you're doing and why you're doing it, so I'm just going to assume like worst case scenario, right? The phone that you said is yours. This one. It's 15 and this 10 that was in your back pocket you said is yours. Which was purchased today at an Apple up in Chicago. Right. So you see like how none of this makes sense? It makes sense, but we're not getting the full story, right?
What's your first name again?
Camilla.
He wants your mom's number. Do you want him to have your house keys?
Yeah,
Okay. What's your relationship with him?
my friend. No, for real, you keep saying it.
You
Yeah.
guys live together?
No.
All right. Your friend you don't know the last name of?
No, sorry.
Man, you're a bad liar.
So whose phone is this? Is this your phone?
He just brought that in.
Hey, will you ask him if this is his phone?
You want to work or talk?
No.
You want to talk to the detective?
I'll talk to the detective.
Yeah.
I'm like,
About this?
a lawyer?
No, the detective.
Who's the detective? Y'all gotta help out.
You want to try to help yourself out at
So
all?
basically, what we're going to do is, where we're at, I think you have committed identity theft, fraud, possibly forgery, and then whatever happened here today. So if we talk to a detective, he can explain things.
Based on the ongoing investigation, officers placed the woman under arrest and transported her to the station for further questioning and processing. There, they would thoroughly examine her involvement and connections to the fraudulent activities.
Possession of fraudulent ID is older, huh? Yep. Where are you actually from? Chicago. You never lived down here?
I'll be back for though.
Alright.
So you talked with right?
Mm-hmm.
If you call the number on the back of this debit card, it goes to a shoe manufacturer.
So it's fake?
Yeah, so I wanted to swipe that because if it comes up with numbers, then it's a fake card too. Like, you can load those
Load
cards.
money.
Well, you can load debit card numbers on those, but I need a card reader.
We've got one on service here. I think the other one is at task force.
Alright.
That is this phone.
Did you just get the serial numbers off of them?
Yep.
Okay. This is...
this phone.
Have you tried to make any calls on these, like, people?
Yeah, I'm waiting on Kathy to call me back.
On this phone?
Yep.
Is that the owner of this phone?
Yeah.
Or this line?
This line, because no one on... This is not her phone.
Yeah.
So was he not able to tell us anything about this?
No, he says once it goes to like an Apple store, it's just pretty much wide open for anybody.
Alright, yeah, let's go to CID. I think that's the best bet. And then, since you have been working on the phone, I can transport her there. Do you want to call Violetta, or do you want me to, or do you want to?
I just figured we're going to PD. I'll just talk to him there.
Okay. Watch your step. Then go to the...
She was charged with forgery, possession of a fraudulent ID, obstructing identification, and attempted felony theft. On May 22, 2024, officers were dispatched to investigate a case of ongoing fraud involving an 18-year-old girl. What seemed like a routine investigation quickly spiraled into something much more complex. With every question, her story began to unravel, revealing shocking details about the dangerous game she was entangled in.
Everyone?
Yep. What's your name, man?
Gruber.
Gruber?
Yep, definitely.
Ethan.
Yeah.
All right, Shinaj.
Hello.
So, this is Deputy Gruber. Just want to talk a little bit about the checks you've been cashing. Shinaj, I've got you trying to cash some checks for $1,500 at a couple different branches. One was here this morning, so I have that one right now. And we did do it for you because you're an existing client of ours for quite a while. You've never had any issues. But then I also had you going to multiple other branches cashing the same checks from the same person for $1,500. You just kind of looked a little suspicious, so we were looking at it more.
I understand.
Yep. You
I
said.
mean, I know I did the two. I did give my card to somebody for a while.
Okay.
But I won't tell y'all who because, you know, I mean, at the end of the day, y'all could put it on me. So I'll never throw nobody up on the bus.
Okay.
So yeah.
You said that was your aunt, right? That wrote you those checks?
All right. How old are you?
18.
Okay. So here, before we go much further, I'm going to read you your rights. Have you ever had your rights read to you? You have? Okay, that's fine. I'm going to read them to you. If you decide to talk to a lawyer now, or I'm sorry, let me restart. If you decide to answer any questions now without a lawyer present, you still have the right to stop answering at any time and speak with a lawyer. Do you understand that? So after having your rights read to you, do you wish to speak to me? You don't want to speak to me? Okay. All right. So can you stand up for me?
Can I put my hand up on check real quick?
Yep, that's fine. And actually, real quick, since you're being compliant, I'm gonna definitely need you to take your cell phone out of your pocket. Is there anything else in your shorts at all? Okay. All right. Can you turn around for me? All right. Can you turn it kind of backwards, like just like that, and like that'll be probably the most common.
Moments later, the suspect's resolve faltered. She changed her mind and decided to speak with the officers. What she revealed next would shape the investigation, adding another layer to an already complex case.
I'm Major Miranda rights again. That am all. Are you willing to answer a few questions?
Sure.
All right. So, first question is, how did you become in possession of that check?
It was given to me.
It was given to you by...
I can't tell you the name.
Can't tell me the name?
I don't know it. I just met
How y'all met?
outside.
You just met him outside?
My boyfriend.
How did you get here?
He told me pretty much the person. Then he gave me the check and it's like, it's from me. It's legit. It's the government. He told me it was good. He gave it to me. Go cash it.
So he told you it was his, so... And you believed him?
Sort of, kind of. Because I knew he had money.
Right.
He would do this. Right?
So what he got money, what does he do? Is he a hustler, scammer?
No, he works.
Oh, he works at? Where he works at?
Can't tell you.
So but you gonna get yourself caught up for some shenanigans, man. For some dude that don't pay the care. You say you didn't know him, but where he works at though?
It's just a coach. He's just a coach.
He's a coach?
But I don't know where.
Football team?
Yeah, we don't talk very much.
So how long you know this dude?
Not long.
What's not long? A week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, 2 months?
A week, this month.
A week?
Yeah.
But so how y'all plugged up? How y'all connected?
Just met.
You just walking down the street and like, hey, what's up?
Yeah, like, met at the store.
So when was that check written out? He handed it to you written out? Or did you write it when you got the cash up to the front?
He wrote it out.
You signed it back?
I signed it back.
When you signed it back? When you got here? So why are you protecting this person? If he's doing all this, you're risking your name for the sake of what? So $1,500, how much he cut you?
I don't know his name. Trust.
But I'm saying though, if he...
I'm not trying to go to jail. I just turned 18. I don't even have a record.
Right.
I don't want to be in this situation. If I knew old boy name, I would have told you about it.
Like I said, man, these scammers, this is what they do. They get innocent people and do this type of stuff, and you get caught up.
The officer pressed further, attempting to uncover more details, but the woman hesitated with every answer. Her reluctance only deepened the mystery, leaving officers with more questions than answers as the interrogation continued.
Well, boy probably didn't give you a real name or whatever. He probably gave you a nickname. What's wrong with it?
Exactly.
Or you could know him. You just don't give him the information. What kind of car you drove in? See?
It was the white van.
It was the white van?
I can't deal with this shit. I'm not trying to go to jail for that.
So how many people was in the car?
Huh?
How many people was in the car?
2, but he was the only one. That, you feel me?
He was the only one what? He was driving?
Yeah.
So who was in the passenger? Your boyfriend?
No. Yeah. It was my cousin, but he's not involved in this stuff.
He has to be involved in some type of way.
He was just there for the ride. He's not involved.
So why he ain't tell everybody to stay for you? Or go see what's going on? I mean, if my cousin went inside, somebody just took off with me, I'm like, and what the hell? Why you left my cousin? Let me out.
He already got his own little things going on.
So he knew what was going on there?
No, but he wouldn't put himself in a position to go back to jail because he wasn't involved. Simple. Just old boy.
They don't want to give me an old boy name.
I don't know his name.
You got no nickname, something. You can't tell me you met somebody, y'all didn't exchange no name or nothing like that. You finna do this type of work for him?
Yeah. The reason just like starting to talk. Like he don't even know my name.
So a whole week I just, hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Y'all don't address nothing. So he be texting you?
No.
See,
Just seeing what I see.
so they gotta be a middleman, man. It don't make sense at all. So y'all just randomly meet and bump into each other every time.
I mean, it's not like we met a week ago, but it's not like we just like.
If you met a week ago, you had to communicate somehow.
We ended up seeing each other at the store. It was like, and I was telling him about my trip, and he was like, "Oh, I got you. I got some money for you." That's what happened.
I mean, right now you're looking at 4 felony charges.
How many?
4.
4?
4.
And that's.
Oh, you got to see the judge tomorrow morning, and he's gonna set a bond for you, and you could choose to pay the whole amount or pay 10% of that. Your bond's gonna be in a couple of thousand, just to let you know.
After hearing the consequences she faced, the woman began to open up, revealing chilling details that would ultimately help establish the case. With each confession, the web of deception grew more tangled, bringing officers closer to the truth.
Besides this check, right? How many other checks he gave?
2.
2 more?
Yeah.
Those 2 were deposited in your account?
Yeah.
All right. You can leave that door open?
Yes, miss.
All at this bank? What other
I'm
bank?
here one at 60.
And where else?
That's it. I didn't have my card for it.
Yeah, what?
What am I even doing? Anyways, let me just tell you. I don't know his name, like dead serious, but he be on that.
He's on a scammer?
Yeah.
Okay. So who's the middleman?
I can't tell you that because that person doesn't even deserve that. Because they're not even doing nothing. They just sit there.
But you gotta understand though, if you guys got some organized thing going on, right? And you are the least person that's, how can I say? So you are basically like the bottom of the bottom, right? No disrespect or whatever. So you like the bottom fish. You're not the person that I really want. I want to know who's the mastermind, who's organizing all this, who's doing all that. You just the lower end that's gonna get caught. Because that person know eventually this check gonna come back fraudulent. You go inside a bank. You don't think they got surveillance in here? I mean, I would think you know that too, right? You would have known, you know that too, also. So that's a risk you took, also.
But things he told me, like these are not fake checks. These are my checks. Got you.
But you gotta understand, if it's his check, if it's the legit, why is he not cashing in his account? Why did he have to get somebody to do it for him?
You're right. That's true. When I was being dumb, I should have paid more attention.
So,
I just don't know his name. I'm trying to think of a name.
so if I was to find that vehicle, do you think would there be more checks inside that vehicle?
Maybe.
Or other stolen stuff in that vehicle as far as fraud stuff?
Maybe. Yeah.
Where would it be at?
I don't know. You just have to check.
All right then. Nope, I don't want to tell me nothing else.
I don't know anything else.
I'm just asking if you want to tell me whatever information. Like I said, so far I have nothing. I can do my investigation, try to figure it out. But
Yeah.
I got nothing. All right.
At this point, the woman's mother arrived at the scene, visibly shaken. She tried to make sense of the situation, asking questions, but the gravity of her daughter's involvement in the crime was quickly becoming impossible to ignore.
Is Muni coming?
Hey, how you doing? What's up?
Is Muni coming or?
Muni, yeah, he's coming back. This is Mom.
Hello, how you doing?
Hello. This is the detective.
Yeah, I'm not working this, but I just came and tried to talk to her.
She going to jail?
Sure she is. Do you know who she hangs with?
He just told me about some dudes. I don't even know who the that could be.
She said one of them was one of them was her cousin.
That girl go to school and go to work. She's supposed to be at work right now. It's 3 o'clock.
She did mention something earlier about needing to be at
You're
work.
gonna lose your job. You work at a nursing home.
Which makes me nervous where she's getting these checks, because this is, I hate to say it, this is typically how it happens.
Like, what? This shit is driving me crazy. I just don't understand. I mean, they gotta make their own mistakes, though.
Right. How you knew she was ill?
Huh?
How you knew she was ill?
I got a phone call. She texted me and said, "Mommy, I'm finna go to jail."
This person standing out front, are they with you?
That's her mom.
Okay.
So.
She's still out there.
Oh yeah.
Were you pregnant or have any health issues?
BS tomorrow night. You gotta learn from your mistakes, baby.
You don't have anything on you in your pockets? No cell phone? Nothing? Mom has it all? Okay. All right, just be careful getting...
Don't say shit to nobody. Keep your mouth closed.
Are those grippers?
I'm gonna call you.
Where's the phone at? You got her phone?
You got it? Okay, how the phone shit work?
You got her
Is it
phone?
still, yeah, I got it.
Okay. The phone, when she's in booking, is free.
friendly?
It's free in booking, but I don't know. I think so.
I have a good pass with her. I don't know. Did you get a hug or any of that? I told her she's been.
She didn't want a hug.
Didn't want a hug. Okay, I just want to make sure.
Yeah, do I want a hug? You finna go, it's gonna be cold, baby. You finna get a taste of this shit. You gonna have to learn, sweetheart. I love you. Don't cry. Don't cry. Thank you.
Are you going to follow me there?
Don't cry. Can you wipe my face first? Don't cry.
The girl was charged with forgery for attempting to cash fraudulent checks, identity theft for using stolen identification, conspiracy to commit fraud for her involvement in a larger criminal operation, and possession of stolen property related to the scam. On July 28, 2023, officers were called to a bank in Athens after a couple tried to cash a check from a closed account. But the real shock came when they discovered that the man, Gary, had a dark past. What started as a simple transaction quickly unraveled into a tangled web of fraud.
Turn off the vehicle.
Okay, hold on one moment.
Gary, I'll deal with you, man.
Keep your hands out of your pockets, please. I got you. What's going on, guys?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I mean, she was doing the deposit.
Yeah? For who account? Which account?
On Philip.
Who's that?
That's my best friend. That's who I have a business with. That's my mom and dad address for the account.
The account's closed.
What's the account closed? Wells Fargo?
Whatever account you're trying to get that money from is closed, or deposit the money in is closed.
Account should be closed.
The bank's the one that called us.
I don't know. I'm
just know
she has a business. I'm investing in the business. And
that just should be closed. I know she had a transaction with us.
Gotcha. All right, we'll figure it out, man. You got your license on you?
Yes, sir.
Fraudulent check.
I'm not trying to do anything.
Yeah, no, I got you, man. I got you.
Simple. Huh? You trying to cash a check, were you not?
no,
How do you know him?
I gave him $5,000. So you can cash the check.
Huh? Yeah, you can call whoever. 053.
That made sense to you to give him $5,000?
This was like 2 months. And he said he made money from
So you said the account belongs to your best friend?
Yes, sir.
Is that a business associate too?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I can call and verify that too.
Yeah, man, we'll get it We'll get it figured out, man. So we just got a call from the bank saying that somebody's trying to cash a check or whatever y'all are doing from an account that's closed. And so that because that is closed, yeah, because it's closed, they have to call us just to confirm that, hey, it's suspicious activity. We got to make sure nothing crazy is going on. Whichever account you're trying to work with is a closed account.
To my her account? From here?
What account are you trying to deposit or withdraw?
She's trying to cash a check here. She's
All right, through what account?
My account.
Well, they're saying that your account is closed.
My account's not.
That's just what we're being told, okay? Do you have like an app or anything with your account on it?
Right. What the hell is going on?
Yeah, I got you.
What the heck? So it says my card, and then when I scroll down the card, 4 cards in the account. So it's gonna say stolen, 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 and then the last card was restricted, but it's not restricted anymore.
You got it cleared up. Okay. Were the other ones stolen or lost or something?
No, they reported it stolen because my son, he's in New York City.
Okay.
I have a 14-year-old who resides with his dad, and that's not his allowance.
Gotcha.
And so he called me and was like, hey, Mom, I got a notification that I can't use my card. So I went in and I straightened that out, and that was it.
As officers interrogated the couple, the man denied any knowledge of the closed account. The bank had flagged their transaction as suspicious. Further investigation revealed a troubling pattern.
My boss just called me and she's gonna call me back, and I guess let somebody tell me what to say to you.
Yeah, we just need some clarification.
Yeah. So I'm just waiting for the call.
I'm always guessing. Did she pick up him, or am I being detained? Or?
Yeah, just give us a few, and we'll get this thing figured out, okay?
Yeah. So the manager of the ATM is coming around. She's right on Gangster Road. So several instances of them trying to negotiate fraudulent check. Even another time they were impersonating somebody totally different. It's a closed account, so we can't do anything. But Ravonda is coming around and she can explain everything better to you.
What's the resident parking sticker for if you live in Winterville? What's the resident sticker parking for if you live in Winterville?
I just got this car from just for fun. I bought it like
They just came on with the car?
I don't know why.
Okay, so you don't live in, meaning Athens housing?
No, I don't want to be.
Okay. How long have you had the car? 8 months? Okay.
Good afternoon.
I'm the manager of that department that called in this request. But basically, here's the deal. This is an account that we know has fraud on it, okay? So what happened was we have a customer that banks in Elberton. Someone stole her entire wallet and started negotiating checks as if they were her. So they would go to different locations. Before we realized what was going on, I think we had negotiated 1 or 2, okay? So about 2 weeks ago, they were in Covington doing exactly what they're doing right now, but just on a different person's name. So previously it was a Tidra. Okay, so the check that we currently have right now that we pocketed, it's the same check, but it's a different check number. Same account number, same routing number from the same person.
Your back passenger tire, by the way, is almost flat.
The gentleman that's with her was there in Covington 2 weeks ago. He was able to get away from the police. So that's why we weren't able to catch him. So now they're here in Athens doing the same thing. This is our first time seeing Shantae though. So
the check that's in there right now is to Shantae?
Correct.
And Covington, is there an ongoing case currently?
So we did file a police report, so I'm quite sure y'all can see record of that. But I want to say it was approximately like 2 weeks ago. I don't have the exact date. I can get that information.
Okay.
Whatever, that's no problem.
Yeah.
So we know for a fact they're purposely, intentionally trying to negotiate checks that are drawn off this closed account.
Officers uncovered reports from various locations that linked the couple to a string of suspicious activities. As they searched the man, they uncovered chilling evidence that confirmed their worst fears.
How many times, and be honest with me, have y'all gotten into a habit of cashing checks in the past few weeks? Because we have, we're being told that this isn't the first time something like this has happened. This happened in Covington, and that y'all are, and that y'all are trying to.
I don't know nothing about it.
Well, they're saying that you're involved as well. There's videos on at every bank y'all go to.
Me? This bank?
That's just what I'm being told. I don't know if it's this van.
Never been at no bank with her. That's what I'm
I work Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I do my driving.
I mean, there's a potential way we can clear this up today, if it's cool with you, for us to search the vehicle and your person for any debit or credit cards that don't belong to y'all, any checks that don't belong to y'all, anything that would be consistent with fraud.
This is my car.
Did you hear what I said, though?
No.
All right, so a potential way that we could clear this up today, not saying indefinitely, but as far as today goes, if you give us consent, we would search the car and your person for any potential fraudulent activities, so any credit or debit cards not in your name, any checks not in your name, anything like that. Would that be okay?
I mean, that's fine. I'm confused on what's going on, but it's fine.
They're claiming that what y'all are doing is trying to cash a fraudulent check, is what they're claiming.
How's the check fraudulent though?
I'm confused.
Because that's some tennis shoes.
This is the first that I've ever been involved in this. They're saying that this has happened multiple times.
Like you ever take out my pocket?
Yeah.
I don't know nothing. I'm not even from here. I don't know nothing about something. I'm just moving here.
Do you have a wallet? Huh? What was that giant thing that was in your pocket earlier?
What do y'all?
The giant thing that was in your pocket earlier.
That wasn't my wallet.
This is my stuff.
There was a large item that was in this pocket when I first got out with you.
I can even show you. There's my account that I opened for my son.
Alright. Nothing else is on your person? Alright. Go ahead and step on out, my guy.
Don't need insurance.
I'm just gonna pat you down real quick. Make sure you don't have any weapons or anything like that on you. Alright, if you just want to step right over there.
Yeah, I've never even been in Covington or any. Excuse my car. I just dropped my kids off in Alabama. Oh, it's the whole.
What's this?
Oh no, that's not mine.
It's not yours?
No, sir.
Put your hands on your back. You're gonna be detained for now, okay?
For what?
I know that that's what was in your pocket.
It's not. The wallet was in my pocket.
Don't even start. Alright?
I mean, that wasn't in my pocket. You can't prove. You good? That's her card.
Yeah.
So I'm being detained for.
You are being detained.
That's cool.
We'll figure it out, man.
But you're gonna find a part of women, so either way I'm gonna be.
See, look, you're already going down. You're going down a defensive path, man.
Because you're trying to say some cards mine that's not mine.
Yes, ma'am.
Y'all got in the car? Because this is the one that was trying to negotiate in Covington that got away.
I believe that is.
Yeah. So yes, definitely.
Can I go through him real quick?
You sure can.
Okay, thank you.
As officers dug into his history, they uncovered a dark past. In 2021, after a deadly crash during a high-speed chase, the suspect killed a pregnant woman. For now, it remains a mystery how he was released, only to resume his criminal activity once again.
Like I said, you're just detained. At this point, you're not under arrest, okay?
Okay.
Huh?
That's the one they have on camera. We got.
There's me on camera. I know.
Oh, okay. Alright. Let's go back here to car 166. Yeah, I'll get everything for you, okay?
Thank you.
Have a seat for me.
She get locked up too. She can get it too.
We'll figure it all out.
Like
Like I said, you were just detained. You don't have to say a word. I'm not asking you anything. And if I have questions, I'll read you your rights and we'll go from there, okay? He told me there's a bunch of checks in here, so we'll probably need to yank her out too.
Okay. Come out this side. We're going to search the vehicle.
What's going on?
Well, we found evidence that there's been bank fraud going on, so go ahead and step out.
I don't have nothing to do with that.
But you're in the vehicle with the gentleman that did, so yes, you do.
But I just met him.
Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. I would caution you on who you hang out with from this point forward.
No.
Yeah.
He's supposed to give me $5,000. They're supposed to give me $5,000 today.
Okay. Well, I don't know if that's going to happen or not.
Because he sells shoes.
Yep.
She told me that they had a business,
Yep.
PPP loan or something like that.
Yeah.
They're looking for investors.
Yeah.
This was 2 months ago.
Okay.
The bank should be able to confirm that because I put $9,000 into my account.
Okay.
And then, well, $11,000. Put $9,000 in one and then like $3,000 in another.
Mm-hmm.
And then I gave them the $5,000.
Where are you getting the 9 and 3?
Okay, so what it is I got into an accident back in December.
Okay.
And so I finally got my settlement.
Got settlement.
So I spoke to her because she put on Facebook that they had a business.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, what can I do to help generate a second income?
Yeah.
She said, well, you can invest in us. I have a homeboy named Rico. He said, okay. She said he got a legitimate business. It's a sneaker business. I said, okay. I gave her the $5,000.
Yeah.
After I given her the $5,000, she said, okay, and within 2 months, we're going to break it down. You're going to get $5,000, and then we're going to give you, the interest or whatever the case may be. And I said, okay, that was fine.
Mm-hmm.
So then today, I'm off of work today.
Sure.
I have a schedule, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And so, after that, I called her. She said, hey, are you in Athens? I said, yeah, I'm in Athens. She said, okay, Rico is in Athens. You can meet him. He's willing to give you your $5,000. I said, okay. She said, this is a legit business. We're writing you a check. I said, okay, you writing me a check. He gave me the check. I signed it. I said, we can go to my bank. Now, if I was up to no good, why would I come to my bank?
Well, I understand. Yeah.
So I said, okay, we will go to the bank. He said, okay, you're going to cash in $2,400. Did she tell you what's going on? She said, y'all are supposed to give me my $5,000. He said, okay, well, I'm going to give you your $2,400 or whatever the case may be, and then I'm going to cash out you the other $25.
Okay.
So I said, okay.
The woman described her side of the story, explaining how she became involved with the man, lured by promises of easy money. Meanwhile, officers continued to dig into her ID and history, uncovering details that added more complexity to the case.
I'm a security officer.
Security officer. Do you have any ID with you or anything like that?
Well, my work uniform is here. Like I said, excuse my car. I just
Yeah, you're fine.
from Alabama.
Yeah.
Dropping my kids off.
Where do you work as a security officer?
At Hitachi Distribution.
Hitachi Distribution. Where is that at?
Ah, interesting. Look at this. Alright. This is actually him. They printed off his own little ID.
Yeah, that is interesting. So you just met him today?
Today.
Okay.
My husband's on the phone.
Okay.
Where'd you meet him at?
I met him.
Sorry, did you already explain it to him?
Yeah.
Okay, then I don't.
Did I explain that to you?
Not really.
Where I met him?
Yeah.
I met him over there at baby, what's that gas station that I was at?
Do you know if she's been involved too, or is it mainly him?
Now, the last time we caught them in Covington, she was not the one in the car.
But you know for a fact that he was in the car.
Absolutely.
Okay, yeah.
Definitely. Yeah. He was able to get away the last
Well, this
time.
was in his pocket, which is a bunch of different people's credit and debit cards, and the same within his wallet.
Oh my God. Can I take a picture of that?
We'll take care of it in a minute.
Okay. So me at the racetrack. I was like, he said, I'm Rico. He looked at me. He said, I'm the one with the black car. I said, oh, okay.
Officers then brought the man in for interrogation, where further questioning uncovered more troubling details. After gathering crucial evidence, they transported both him and the woman to the station for processing.
I got some questions. Are you willing to talk to me? All right, man. Why did you give me a fake? Where did you print this off yourself?
Somebody else did.
Interesting. Well, why did you give that to me instead of your real ID?
Because I'm on probation, I believe.
Yeah. You know you got a bunch of warrants, right? Okay. What's the deal with all these credit and debit cards with other people's names on it? All right.
Half of them are the ones that the girls I used to talk to, but as far as other ones, they're just accounts that I had open.
And a bunch of different people's names?
No, the girls who I was talking to at the time were the people who I was staying with, and they let me get my check sent to them.
So if we had contact with these people, would they be like, oh yeah, he's got my cards, that's okay? Or would they be like, nah, he's not supposed to have any of my
They'll tell
stuff?
you that half of them don't even work. I just still have the card.
All right. Well, let me tell you, at a minimum, you're going to jail on your warrants.
Okay.
Anything further, I don't know. I can't tell you one way or the other because I'm not even
But I
going
got a
to.
probation one.
Yeah. So you got the probation here in Clark, and then you got some in like 2 other counties.
Morgan County.
So you'll bounce around for the time being. I'll get somebody here so that way they can go and take you to jail. That way you're not stuck here.
Do I have a new charge for this?
We got to do some more digging, and then we'll pass it off to our investigators because
Right now I'm going for probation.
At a minimum, yeah. If anything else changes, you will be informed. So you won't be like blindsided when you're trying to leave and they're like, oh no, you got all these other charges.
Write my girlfriend number down for me.
Yeah, we'll take care of all that in a minute, all right?
During interrogation, the man revealed shocking details about a larger fraud ring, implicating himself and the woman in a network of criminal activity. This revelation led to both of them being taken into custody, as the full extent of their involvement began to surface.
Yeah, she was trying to invest, basically.
How did she end up with that check with her name on it?
I asked her that she want to basically make some money from Philip, so I can basically access some of the money out of the account.
Did you owe her money?
No, I don't owe her anything. I was going to pay her basically half of whatever I got from the check.
For doing what?
Basically for getting the money from Philip.
Okay. So what's up with this name, with this Chadwick name you got with your picture on it?
My friend made me an idea. I told him that about that too. I told him the truth about that too.
So because Chadwick is a real person.
Yes, sir.
And he told me somebody's been stealing his identity.
Yes, sir.
And your picture is on a license with his name on it. Do you even know this man?
No, sir.
He told me somebody's been opening accounts in his name.
I ain't know we're
all kinds. So is that maybe other people you work with?
I mean, I don't work with nobody. My friend made that idea.
Well, what about those credit cards in Chadwick's name? Those Venmo cards? Are those yours?
I mean, yes, sir.
Okay. What about all that other stuff in all those other people's names?
Those were either people I stayed with because I was homeless when I first got out of jail, or either those were girls that I was talking to.
Well, one dude, you got like a couple credit cards in his name. I looked him up. Somebody last name is.
Oh no, the old dude. That's my
dude.
That's my girl. That's my girl's dad. Rachel. That's her dad. He died.
I know. Why do you have credit cards in his name?
I had all my cards because I just recently moved to Athens.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, why do you have that stuff in that guy's name?
You talking about why do I have his cards and stuff? I had all my cards and all the stuff put together so nobody else wouldn't get it from whose house I'm staying in.
And you say all those other people are people you know?
Yes, sir.
But your buddy made that fake ID?
Yes, sir, he did.
But this Philip is a real person?
Yes, sir, he is.
And y'all were in business together?
Yes, sir. He's Asian. I can show you a picture of him and everything.
He's an Asian guy?
Yes, sir. From North Carolina.
And he's the one that originally opened those accounts?
Yes, sir, he did. He'll verify that too.
So
I can show you the text messages in my phone if I have my phone right now.
Alright, show me a phone number for this Philip. So, but why would his checks be in your...
Because he was homeless. He just moved from North Carolina.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie to you about nothing. I can show you like where this dude sent me his picture of his ID and everything.
Show me, I'd be interested to see that.
I have to go to the text message. That's her text messages, so she knew what was going on. I can show you the text message.
Yeah, show me. Cause she's saying you owed her $5,000.
She's lying. And see what I'm saying? Scared money don't make no money on Litson Road. That's what I told her we would make.
What is she saying she's scared about?
That it would mess up her account. This is me telling her that. I'm not lying about anything.
Okay, you're telling her to deposit these in there.
So we basically access the fund. That's what I was telling her.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie to you about nothing.
Alright, well show me this Philip.
There's his ID, social.
That's him?
Yeah. That's his real name. I ain't lying to you about nothing.
That's the real guy?
Yes, sir.
And how do you know him?
I know him from met Georgia Tech in Atlanta. And he basically at the gym, and I'm not lying to you about nothing. Like,
let me see this real quick. Let me go call Philip.
The male suspect was charged with third-degree forgery and identity theft. He was sentenced to 100 days in confinement on November 9th, 2023. However, his charges of murder, fleeing, reckless driving, and driving with a suspended license remain unresolved, with updates pending. On February 1st, 2023, officers were called to a bank after a suspected fraud attempt. The suspect, Serenity, was caught in the middle of a scheme involving stolen checks. As the investigation unfolded, dark secrets about her involvement began to surface.
You got your ID on you?
It's right there. I'm sorry, is there a problem?
Yeah. Where'd your friend go?
My cousin?
Yeah.
I'm assuming to the car. I'm sorry, is there a problem?
Yeah. Where'd she go?
Hey. What's the issue?
Well, she just left without you. Where'd she go?
She went back to, I'm actually supposed to be leaving now because I have to go pick up my nephew, but what's going on?
Okay. Where'd she go to?
I just said to the car, sir. What is going on again?
She got in a car in the middle of the road.
I'm sorry, in the middle of the road?
Yeah, when she saw me, she ran out of here.
Okay. So they left me?
Yeah.
6104.
It's going to be a negative on a signal 4. They did not touch.
I don't even have my phone on me.
Okay, just hang up. What's your name? Serenity?
Serenity, yes.
Okay.
The subject
Tell me
is
what
heading eastbound on Bay Vista back towards the shelter now. There is a caseworker that's following her.
Hi, how you doing?
How you doing?
Oh, yeah, you can slide that phone.
What's that?
So here's the check. You can slide that phone. So Jim Milford, I told him to call me. He's our corporate security.
Okay.
So the other day we've had a very similar, we get these similar situations all the time where it's kind of like what happens is they get these fraudulent checks. They put enough money in the account to try to cash the check against it. And then they appear fraudulent. So we had one the other day that came in yesterday.
Was it the same group?
A different girl. I imagine it's like the same, probably the same group. But I'm
At your branch?
Was that?
At your branch?
Yeah, there was another girl here yesterday, and she went to Gulfgate. She left here, she went to Gulfgate, and they called the police. So now she's here. We got information from another branch that said that she was there. And what's been happening is they have a bunch of different checks. So I don't know about this one specifically, but it's usually like the same thing. So, hang on, I got my corporate security wanted to know when you were here, so let me call him. Because he's got the information for another branch. They just said be on the lookout, because what they do is they hit all the branches.
Yeah.
And then they have different checks. So, and then we were trying to stall her, and that's when he came in, that kid, and he was like, well, what's taking so long? And I was just trying to stall her. You know?
Okay. Was that a male or female? I couldn't tell.
Oh, I don't know. I thought it was a boy.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
What, the
Yeah,
braids? Oh,
I think
I
it
don't
might
know.
be.
I'm sorry. I thought it was a boy. I didn't really.
The officer pressed the employee for further details. As the tension rose, the employee revealed more about the fraud ring, calling in others with crucial information. The web of deceit was beginning to unravel.
So explain to me one more time. You were saying they were putting money into the account.
So what they do is they have an account with us, right? So they deposit cash in, and then they get these fraudulent checks payable to them, and they must steal the checks or whatever, because they have different ones, and they go around. So they put money in, say, let's say she deposited $900 today or whatever, right? So what they do is they come around and they cash these checks because it looks like they have enough to cover the check. So they cash the check, they pull out the money, and then they're gone. And they they hit all the branches in the area, all of our branches. And they have different checks. Now this isn't a Regions check, so I don't know, but hang on, hang on, I'm trying to call him. So he called the other branch, so he knows. Hang on 1 second.
97.
Go ahead.
What's your ETA?
I'm westbound on Weber right now. You need me to expedite?
54.
Hello? Hey Jim, it's Wendy. Okay, so did you talk to Lisa? Because the only information we have is what she sent us. So the cops are here. The cop is here now. Oh, okay. Okay, well then I'll get off. Well, because the officer's here, and I'm just kind of explaining. I'm trying to tell him. Okay, thanks. Alright, he's trying to reach out to the lady who reported it from the other branch
For
fraud.
to see if it was.
Confirmed fraud. See, this is what she sent. So this is what we got. I mean, we had the same thing the other day, but different. Okay, just an FYI, so it's trying to cash a check for 743. Started in several branches.
12:59. When did that?
That's what Lisa. She's a branch manager from Cortez Road.
And that happened at 1 o'clock for 7:43. And did
Yeah.
she get denied on that? Then?
Oh, she has a different check. Okay, yeah.
But
so
it's
they
same,
have different
same
checks.
name.
Yeah, so what they do is this. They get a bunch of different checks and they go around trying to cash them against their available balance, and then what they do is then they get the money and they pull the money that they put in. It's just like it's a common thing. They try it all the time with us.
So this is not the Sharon. Is she?
No, it's not with us.
Okay.
And then she said she took a picture of her driver's license and the check, so
And then
see, it's a different check. See, hang on, let me pull up her.
And then what location is that?
Cortez Road.
Okay.
That's around for you. Oh, see how it's a different check? See, it's a different check for 743. She's got a different check. They probably have a ton of them in that car, whoever that person was with.
Yeah.
We had one the other day who the police went to Gulfgate, a different girl with the same situation. She had different checks.
Okay. I'm just going to wait for the other officer and then I'll question her in just a minute.
Okay.
While the officer continued his questioning with the bank employee, unraveling more details of the fraud scheme, another officer arrived. The situation grew more tense, signaling that the investigation was far from over and more evidence was yet to surface.
Let's see if she could email it to me. I don't know if I could print that out any bigger.
It's fine. What I plan on doing is just kind of questioning her.
It's a common thing they do.
Yeah, no,
It's
but
always tons of people.
I'll catch her in a lie here, but just
But the person that came in, that was with her, that came in, he said,
just as I was.
Where the girl, whoever that was.
Yeah.
He said, how much longer is this going to take? And of course I was trying to stall her, right?
Yeah.
Because I was at lunch and they said they were calling you. So I said, that person got on the phone with somebody and said, I'll be there in about 20 minutes. So I don't know if they were, I don't know what they're.
Yeah, so I just saw her walk out and get into a car that was out there on 41. What's going to happen is I'm going to assume she's going to go to jail for this today. But then I can't do anything about this case, which I would encourage that branch.
Oh, she's going to call me right now, so.
So I'll give you our case number, and then when they make a report with the Manatee Sheriff's Office, they can just relate the two cases when I give you a case number.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay, perfect. Thank you.
So I'm late to the party. Oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah.
So
what are we saying is going on here, ma'am? I'm kind of new.
Yeah, no, yeah. So it's a pretty common thing that happens at the banks. So they have an account with us. So
They
it's
do.
like
You
a
mean
ring.
them or
she
the-
does?
Okay.
Yeah. So they have like a ring of people, and what they do is they deposit like cash in the account, like $900.
Okay.
They got multiple checks. I don't know if you can see this when I can show you a picture. I couldn't print it any better, but she went to Cortez Road at like earlier today at like 12.
1 o'clock today.
Okay.
And she had a completely different check for $743. So what they try to do is they say, what's my available balance? Oh, I have $900 in there. So they know that if they have $900, sometimes banks don't know any better, and what they'll do is they'll cash the check against the $900, saying that they have enough to cover it.
We're kind of wondering though how they're. Do you have any idea how they're getting these checks?
I mean, does this Sharon report this check stolen, or is it
Well, Lisa is calling me because there's a different check that she had, so it's a completely different person. Yeah, so she's going to give me the details on that one.
And is that one a branch member?
I haven't called and verified this one yet, but hang on, let me show you.
So Serenity has an account with you.
With us, yeah.
Okay. She's claiming.
See this check? So Lisa, the branch manager, because they always look like this, it's almost like the same handwriting. We had somebody, same thing, yesterday that came in.
Okay.
They hit all of her locations. So they hit 3 or 4 locations with 3 or 4 different checks. They're trying to get us to cash it, and then they pull their $900 out, and then they skip town, and then they're gone. So, and the handwriting's always the same, and the amounts are just always just weird, unusual amounts. So I don't know where they got them from. I assume they're probably stolen. I don't know, but you can see this one's completely somebody else.
What am I not getting here?
No, I'm on the same page as you as far as.
She has an account here. She's claiming that a woman named Sharon wrote her a check.
Yes.
Right? And she's wanting to cash the check?
Right.
Yes.
And you're suspicious that this may be a stolen check.
Right.
Based off the recent
There's like
history.
a ring of people that come around and do it, and
But
all the police have come multiple times.
Shy of knowing that this is a stolen check.
Well, that's why she's calling me. She's verified that one was fraudulent, so I'm going to assume that this one's going to be fraudulent.
The employee, now visibly concerned, delved deeper into her suspicions about the check. She explained to the officer how the pattern of fraudulent checks had become all too familiar, offering specific details that raised red flags about Serenity's involvement.
So she's waiting to verify that that's fraudulent.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Let's.
She's the
How long do you think
branch
she's going to be till she gets back with that?
Have we tried reaching out to the Sharon?
Well, no, but I could do that right now while we're waiting. I can call that bank while we're waiting. Well, we had the same thing the other day at Gulfgate, and they went and
I want to We're on the same page.
Yeah.
I just wanted to confirm that we have a victim first.
Right. I mean, we have to.
But
Okay, well, let me verify this one, and I'm waiting for the branch manager.
And if we can confirm at least that other one is fraudulent, then I can go ahead and go
You're
forward.
right. It looks weird that she's going to various branches and depositing checks.
She's not depositing.
Or cashing them.
So as I walked up, friend or associate is exiting the bank, runs out to 41, jumps in a car, mid 41,
and said, "I'll be there in 20 minutes."
So,
have we run her?
I haven't ran her yet.
Okay, I wanted to go.
Can you just hang? I'm gonna go grab my Miranda
You're gonna
card.
do that? Okay, you do that.
And then I want to confirm that other check first before I start questioning.
I wonder if I can call.
Obviously, we can't do anything about the MSO case.
Yeah.
But I just want to have some ammo with the questions.
Absolutely. I'll run her.
Okay. Yeah, if you can.
So you have to have an account for you guys to cash a check.
You don't have to, but if it's a Regions check, we'll cash it with a fee. But
that's not a Regions. That's a What bank is that?
So they don't have to have an account.
Okay.
We would run it through a third party, but they would verify it.
Okay.
So. Oh wait, did she just call? I think she's on the phone.
The money just got withdrawn.
Lisa?
Probably ran and withdrew the money.
Oh hey, okay. Did you verify the other one was fraud on that check?
So you have to have money in an account for them to cash another bank's check. Well, that money.
Was it a different check or the same one?
Whoever ran out, we're suspecting, probably went and got that $900 out of the account. So because she said they knew we'd confiscate something. Go ahead.
2954 for subject serenity. Date of birth. Has a valid class B operator. Expires 7430.
So the person who this check is, they went to the bank and took that money out. Interesting.
She has an account here. That's how they allow her.
No, I got you, but she's here, so we called the police. The police are here. They want to know how do we know it's confirmed fraud. Here, I've got another completely different check than what you have. I got 605, and she was with somebody. They jumped in a car and they just removed the money from some other location. I don't know where they got the money.
Gulfgate Cortez here. So,
Right.
There's something there. I just want to sit down. I kind of want to confirm that did this, and then I can
Because if
question
this
it.
woman goes, yeah, I wrote her a check, then we got nothing.
I know. No, and that's what I wanted
Like
to.
they won't have.
Yeah.
Well, that's good because I have a different one, but they just want us to, we have to verify that it's fraud before we, the police are here. I have to verify that it's fraud, so I'm trying to reach out on my end of this
At the very
thing.
least, we have all the information. All that good.
It's a stolen check, that's one.
Are you able to try to
If we can confirm this,
reach
that'll
out
happen
on
at
that
1 o'clock
check?
today.
And I'll try to reach out on this
I was
one
just going
because,
to give
like I
them a
said,
case number.
I don't know what cops can
Make
do
sure
if
that
we
they
can't
reach
verify
out
that
to
it's fraud. You know what I mean?
MSO to report that, and then follow up with the one from yesterday.
I'll reach out on this one. Okay. Okay, so she did the same thing based on an email from the other branch. So she's been to 3 different branches. So she said she just managed to get the check.
Okay.
So she's gonna call and try to verify this. I mean, we see it all the time.
Okay.
I know you need to verify that it's fraudulent.
Right.
So,
Yeah, we can't.
so she's gonna do that on that one, and I'm gonna do that on this one.
Okay. How long would that take, do you think?
As soon as I get somebody to answer the phone, I just
Okay. In the meantime, do you want to read her and just find out what's going on, or what do you want to do?
I'll leave it for 17.
After exhausting every lead to verify the stolen checks, officers reached out to Sharon, the name on Serenity's check. What Sharon revealed left them stunned, shattering their assumptions and adding a chilling layer to the case.
Yes, Regions
Did you
Bank.
want that printout or no?
She's a member there,
Do you
so
need this stuff?
do you have an actual phone number for Miss Jones?
You know what? Maybe I should make. Oh.
Okay, thank you. This is a number to the credit union.
What is it?
She's like, somebody from Regions Bank just called us about this woman. I'm like, yeah. Hello?
My assistant who's gone today helped her.
Hi, I'm looking for a Sharon. My name's Officer Miller. I'm with the Sarasota Police Department in Sarasota, Florida.
I need what our corporate security would
Well,
have
the
all
reason I'm
cameras
calling
on.
is because we're at a Regions Bank down here, and there is a young lady who's attempting to cash a check,
cut hair,
from your
change
bank
facial
account
stuff.
with your name on
Sometimes
it.
It's hard to confirm that identification. So if we're going to write a warrant, we need to be
Well,
100%
yes. So I guess what I
identify
want
that
from
person.
you, I understand that
And
you were
again,
alerted by your
100%
bank back in
same.
November to some unusual activity, and you said that you weren't writing
She
these
was-
checks. Is that correct?
And yesterday, she looked like this. She didn't look like that to me from what I saw.
And what we can also do is run her to see if maybe the vehicle is registered. I mean, it's
No, I got you. It's a big process.
there's probably there's definitely 3 of them because obviously you had one car.
Do
one
you
car.
know
More. They're
when
probably
those
staying
checks
in
were
a hotel
stolen
and
from you?
traveling up the coast. They're probably already in like Naples. Trying to hit up there. I don't think they're
Oh,
gonna
you think they were pulled from the trash? Okay, all right, okay. But just to be clear, you do not know anyone named Serenity.
Yeah, they pulled the money out. I'll look at the account.
Well, you could still possibly know a young lady named Serenity.
Can I check?
Oh,
Let me
well,
check her account.
okay.
Or
So, all right. So you don't know her, and you never wrote her a check. Is that correct? Okay.
With the fraud confirmed, officers swiftly apprehended Serenity. The weight of the evidence was undeniable. As they took her into custody, the truth began to settle in. Her involvement in a larger criminal operation was now clear.
Jay, yeah, we're gonna step in here real
Go
quick. Hold on 1 second. There, hold on. Okay.
Do you want to explain to her what she's being charged with?
You're being charged with uttering a forged instrument. So, this check right here does not belong to you and was not written to you, correct?
Well, obviously.
Okay, well that's what you're being charged with.
And now I'm
Okay.
gonna be charged with the gun because they put a gun in my purse.
Put a what? They did. Yep, they did. Do you want to tell us about this?
I think I was set up.
You were set up?
I don't know. I'm just going wrong with
Hey, I'm gonna make a phone call
Yeah.
real quick, Jaden.
Oh
Because this is...
God.
Yep.
Can we please call somebody for me?
Hey, a bullet just fell down there. If you want to grab that for me. Yep. Okay, so you wanted a lawyer. You didn't want to speak. So now, we're not asking you any questions, okay?
What questions are you going to ask me?
I can't ask them because you already determined you did not want to speak to us.
No, I don't want this to happen like this.
Well, this is happening at this point. I can
Okay,
tell
what do
you
you want
what.
to ask me and I'll answer?
So at this point, so I'll tell you.
Please don't talk to me like this. I'm not a bad kid.
Okay. Okay, first of all, you're a young woman now. You're not a kid at all.
Yes, sir, I understand.
This just gets worse and worse.
What happened?
Possession of a firearm with an altered serial number. I'm gonna have to look it up, but I think that's a charge too.
This is not fair to me.
What? It's an altered serial number. Possession of a firearm with an altered serial number is a charge also, right?
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
So I take responsibility for it, but even like the gun is crazy. Like this is not fair because I have nothing to do with that. And yeah, I'll take responsibility, but there's no way I can get out of it because it was in my purse.
But listen, at some point someone's going to question you, okay?
Of course.
And if you don't want to talk to us right now, that's just fine.
I can talk. What do you want me to tell you?
You didn't want to talk.
I want to talk. I didn't know this was gonna happen. This is crazy.
Listen.
I'm only 18.
The law takes us very seriously. When we read you Miranda, you say you don't want to speak until you have a lawyer. We're pretty much hands off.
I didn't mean with a lawyer, but like with like somebody. I'm very vulnerable. Like I've never, like I just don't know what to do.
Okay. So are you saying that you do not want a lawyer and you do want to speak to us?
But like, what is speaking to me?
Explaining your side of this.
Of course I do. I will speak to you and say my side because I deserve that.
Okay. Your exact words when I held this purse was, "It's not mine."
Yes.
I said, "What is it?" I said, "What's not yours?" You said, "What's in that purse?" That indicates to me you knew what was in that purse.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm not going to ask you questions, but if you want to tell me a story, go ahead.
No, it's not a story. I'm saying it is in my purse.
Okay.
I knew it was in my purse, but like I wasn't using it. I was
No, you weren't, and I'm not accusing you of using it.
I know, but like they had just put it in my purse for a second.
When the officer questioned Serenity about Sharon's involvement, she firmly denied any connection. But as the interrogation deepened, unraveling the web of deceit she had become entangled in.
Who came in here today when I was coming in and they were walking out? Who was that?
That was my friend.
What's her name?
They call her Dope Boy. I don't know her full name.
Is she from up north in Wildwood also?
No.
Give us more than Dope Boy. You have part of a name. Give us part of a name.
No, Dope Boy.
That's a nickname.
Yeah, that's what everybody calls her.
I know, we know that, but is it Brittany?
You got a first name?
No.
This check. Where'd you get this check from?
My cousin.
Her cousin?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you were the one that volunteered to come in and pass the check? Okay. And you knew that this was a stolen check?
No.
Do you know how they got the check?
No. They said that it was like a legit job.
A legit job?
A legit check, but it wasn't. Obviously.
Obviously.
But obviously it wasn't legit. You did know that, right?
I didn't know it was like this. I didn't know it was fraud.
Can I ask? Yeah. Do you know Sharon?
No.
Did you do any work for Sharon?
No.
Did you sell Sharon an item?
No.
So, how is it that she came to pay you $605?
I'm so
So you knew this was a bad check?
No, I didn't know it was this bad. I didn't know it was this, like this.
Okay. So, I'm going to switch over to the gun. You told us that they set you up.
No, I said I think I was set up.
Okay.
Like, I know the gun was in my purse, obviously.
Okay. Is that your gun?
No, that is absolutely not my gun.
Did you put the gun in the purse though?
No, I did not put the gun in the purse.
Is this your purse?
Yes, that is my purse.
Wait, you knew the gun was in the purse?
I didn't know the gun was in the purse.
You said, I know you're...
I did.
You did, okay.
So you knowingly walked into a bank with a gun in your purse?
I'm going to jail for so long.
What was your intentions with the gun?
I didn't have any intentions because it's not my gun. Like, I don't do stuff like this. I would never do anything like that.
But, I mean, you seem intelligent enough to know that bringing a gun...
But I knew I should have took it out too. But then they told me not to let the other person in the car see it, so I kept it in there.
I'm sorry, to not let the other person in the car?
To
to not let the other person in the car see the gun.
And who was the other person?
The cousin.
The driver.
Yes.
Right? So Dope Boy, is Dope Boy the one who put the gun in the purse?
No. That was another person.
So there were 4 people in the car.
No, that's 3 people.
So the driver, you're talking about the driver.
No, I'm saying there's the driver of Dope Boy and then there's another person.
Okay. So including you, there was 4.
Oh, yeah.
Two males, 2 females, including yourself. Are we all good here?
She was ultimately charged with forgery, carrying a concealed firearm, and possession of an altered firearm, and sentenced to 18 months of probation and 50 hours of community service. On March 21st, 2023, officers were called to investigate suspicious activity at a local bank. The suspect, a woman named Camilla, appeared calm at first, but things quickly took a turn. What seemed like an ordinary visit soon unraveled into something much more serious.
Deposited in her account, and that's what I did for her. And then she said that she maybe wanted to do it in the Now card, and then I told her that if it's in the checking account, she can transfer it to the Now card if she would like.
Once it clears, right?
Yeah, correct.
Okay. So,
and then she said that's fine, and she just left.
Okay. And is that her right over there?
Yes.
Okay. When she came in here today, did she work with you at all today, or what was?
No, I haven't seen her since then.
Okay. When she came in here yesterday, just gave you the check. It seemed to clear because the account numbers and everything matched up already.
Yeah.
No problem yesterday at all, correct? Okay. All right. I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much.
Of course.
Do you mind jumping on the phone quick? I just need to talk to you about what's going on here. So what?
Hold on real quick.
What's happening here today? What happened yesterday and what's going on today with your Sun card or Now card?
My Now card. When I just came up here today because I have money on I transfer money on my Now card, and I asked if is there a way of I can take the money off my Now card.
Gotcha. So you're trying to transfer it back into your checking or just cash?
I can't transfer it into my checking. That's why I was asking, can I take it out in cash?
How much money was this yesterday? You transferred money into it?
And what?
Into your account yeah.
In my Now card?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. How much money was it?
And my Now card is two bands in my Now card.
What is that?
It's 2 bands in my Now card.
2. Okay, 2. Okay. How much was on it this morning?
This morning?
Yeah.
Well, my Now card?
Mm-hmm.
It was just, I can tell you it's still on there. I have to figure out which one because my screen is like this.
Oh, okay. I just have to read you something, okay? So just focus up here if you can. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer or have him or her present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any of my questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of these rights as I've read them to you? Having these rights in mind, do you wish to speak with me? What's that? I need a yes or no. Yes? Okay. Okay, so yesterday...
Before I'm being arrested.
No, you're not being arrested.
Oh, I'm not?
No, you're not being... No, you're not.
I don't know.
No, it's just for me to ask you certain questions. I have to read that to you, just so you're aware of your rights, okay? You're not being arrested.
I've never been arrested. That's why I'm...
Okay, no, you're not being arrested. So, when did you come in the bank? You came in the bank yesterday, correct? Tell me about that.
I'm going to be honest because I'm honest.
Okay.
Came in here and I spoke to him.
That man right over there?
Yes.
Okay.
I made a deposit. I made a deposit to go on my Regions account.
Gotcha.
It was like five bands.
Okay.
And that was it. That's what I did.
Okay. And was it a check or cash?
It was a check.
Okay. What was the check?
It was like a settlement loan check.
A settlement loan check? Who did the check come from?
It just came from it was a settlement loan. I had got it.
A settlement loan, like, what do you mean by settlement? Like you were in an accident or you sued someone civilly?
Yeah, like that, I guess.
Okay. Did the check come from a law firm?
What?
Because normally the settlements will come from a law firm or that certain company. Do you remember who the check was from?
No.
How did you come about getting the check?
Okay, so...
The woman hesitated, struggling to recall the origin of the check. After a moment, she finally admitted receiving it from someone she met on Facebook, a detail that would soon raise further suspicions in the investigation.
Okay, because I can't lie. So I'm going to be honest. I don't know if I'm going to get somebody in trouble or not.
Okay.
So it's like, I got it from somebody.
You got what from somebody, the check?
Yeah.
Who'd you get it from?
I don't know his name. I just know his Facebook name.
You know his Facebook name?
Yes.
Okay.
Guido Santana.
And why would he be giving you a check?
He had told me that he had a check that he wanted me to deposit.
Okay.
But I didn't think it was. I just thought it was just a regular check. I didn't think none of it.
So why would he want you to deposit it?
I don't know. I don't know.
And you don't know this
if
guy?
he had-
Did you meet with him in person?
No, I met with him on Facebook, but in person, yeah.
Oh, in person. Where'd you meet with him in person at?
Yesterday, there.
Over there? Where? Like CVS? Or?
Like over there at CVS.
Gotcha. So just right next door. Okay. And that was yesterday around what time?
Like 11:30.
So before you came to the bank? And what's his Facebook name?
It's Fritos.
Are you able to pull it up?
Let me try to, but when I'm not around, I hope my phone be doing it. Oh my god.
Okay, so
But
you said his name was what?
It's Frito Santana.
Like
It's
like the chip?
It's Fredo Santana.
Fredo Santana?
Yeah.
And what did
I'm
he?
trying to restart my phone.
That's fine. Just what did he look like?
He got tattoos all over.
White
his
male, black
head.
male?
Black male. But he's not black. He's like
Like light skin?
yeah, like caramel.
Okay.
He had tattoos.
All in his neck?
In his body.
Like on his arms, like me, full sleeves, or?
The car he was in, I don't know if it was it looked like a Charger, but it's not a Charger.
What color was it?
It was like beige color.
Kind of like you're trying to find something. So kind of like a tan beige color. Okay. And you said it looked like a Charger?
It looked like a Charger, but I don't know if it was a Charger or not. I'm trying to see.
Maybe. Yeah, just you can work on that. So you meet with him, and then what happens?
He told me to he said I can deposit. He told me to come here and deposit a check. So when I came here, I deposited, and then he was telling me to check my account, but it said it was pending.
It said it was what?
It said it was pending.
The check.
He checked my account. Yeah,
Okay.
it was pending.
The officer asked about recent transactions, but the woman insisted no money had been spent. However, when informed of a significant withdrawal from her account, the tension heightened, hinting at something far more suspicious.
That's all I could do until the next morning.
Now, what was the agreement with him?
He wanted to get half. I don't know if he was trying to get half or he was trying to see if he wanted to take all of it. But we didn't discuss it because he wanted to discuss it.
So prior to meeting with him over there, what was the conversation? How did you get involved with this guy? Have you known him for a while, or?
No, I just know him from Facebook.
From Facebook?
He texted me.
Just randomly text you? How long ago was that?
Like last week.
Last week?
Yeah.
And what did the conversation consist of?
He was saying that can I deposit a check, and he asked me did I have a bank, and I said I have Regan's, and then he said okay, that's good, and then he asked he was asking for my address and my name, and then like he wanted to meet up yesterday. He told me we met up over here, and then he wanted me to come in here and deposit a check, and that was it.
Okay. And there was no agreement as far as.
He didn't want to discuss it over the phone. He kept saying he wanted to discuss it in person.
And have you seen him yet
seen
today?
him.
Okay. Okay. Now, has any of that money from your account gone anywhere else?
No, I mean, just my bank account, that's it.
Okay. Nothing with spending the money, no Cash App transactions?
No.
No, okay. And do you have a phone? You don't have a phone number for this guy? You only have his
No, I
Facebook?
only have his, I mean, I think.
Are you able to get into those messages?
I'm trying to grab this from my
Yeah, you work on that, and I'll get right back with you. Yeah. Okay, Miss Wilson, so now in your records there's $2,600 taken from that $5,000, correct?
You said what?
There's $2,600, that $5,316.79 you deposited today. $2,600 was removed from that account. Is that?
Okay, what if he have my login? What if I gave him my login?
Did you?
Yeah, over the phone. Because I didn't know what he was gonna do.
Okay. So you don't know this guy at all?
No, I just know him from Facebook.
You're saying he contacted you to get you to deposit a check
and there was no agreement. He wasn't agreeing to give
He
you
didn't
half.
want to agree, and he wanted to agree in person, not over
Okay.
the phone.
Was there some sort of an unspoken understanding that if you cash this, you were going to benefit from it?
Yeah.
So you were going to get money from this.
That's what he told me.
So the check, do you remember where the check came from? Not from him, but do you remember seeing where the check was addressed from?
He can't.
No, he can. I'm just asking you.
Oh,
yeah.
no, it was his folder.
Okay. Were you aware the check was fraudulent?
He told me it was a settlement loan.
I'm sorry, what?
He told me it was a settlement loan.
It was what?
A settlement loan.
A settlement.
loan check.
Okay. Okay. Well, the issue that we're running into here, right, that's a fraudulent check. And you cashed a fraudulent check, which is illegal. Okay? So that's where we're at right now. So if you can give me any information that maybe you're not giving me to help yourself out, and maybe more information on this guy, unless you don't have any information on this guy.
All I know is his Facebook name. I promise you, all I know is his Facebook name.
Is that Fredo Santana,
Yes, Fredo
correct?
Santana. My phone just went dead. He was calling my number, but
And it's just through Facebook audio. You don't have his actual number.
his actual number, I don't know if somebody was calling me twice today after he called me, but my phone is.
The woman struggled to provide any substantial information about Fredo, revealing only his Facebook name and offering a vague description of his appearance. Her lack of cooperation and evasive answers ultimately led to her arrest.
But if I can pull that number up, but I don't have the charger. But that is his Facebook name. And it's a picture of him. He's standing in front of a silver car with a white shirt on with some jeans on.
And you don't know an address for him or anything, but his Facebook picture is you're saying he's standing in front of a car?
A silver car with
And he's a
white
light-skinned
Yes.
black male?
Yes.
What kind of hair did he have?
It was shortcut.
Short? Color eyes?
Black.
And you said he had neck tattoos, arm tattoos.
Chubby, yeah.
He was kind of chubby. About how tall do you think he was?
He didn't get out the car.
He didn't get out of the car? Okay. Was there anybody else in the car with him? And what
But
time?
he was parked. I don't know if they can pull up on the camera.
It was over
He was parked.
at CVS and not across the street?
Yeah, he was parked right here.
Like on this side of CVS,
He
correct?
was in CVS parking lot with park like
Okay.
on the edge.
And you said that was around what time?
I got here around like 11:30.
That was yesterday though, right?
Yeah. So it's parked like 11:20.
And were you there before he was?
No, he was there for hours.
Okay, did you pull up next to him?
No, I was. Yes.
You didn't have a car? Do you have a car here today?
No.
Oh, okay. So around 11:40 yesterday in a CV parking lot. So light-skinned black male, short hair, brown eyes, neck tattoos, any face tattoos?
No.
And you saw tattoos on his arms, both arms, or just one arm?
I know he got tattooed on the arm with his Facebook,
Oh, from his Facebook? Okay.
but he had on a jacket.
Okay. And you said he was a kind of chubbier?
Yeah.
Okay.
My boyfriend's gonna be up here because he's trying to see if I'm arrested or not. He can look his Facebook name up and he can show you his Facebook.
Okay. Take your purse off there.
Nope. Okay, give my stuff to him.
Go ahead. You're fine.
Can't get it down.
Not yet.
They said I wouldn't. I don't know what I'm getting. They said I wouldn't.
Put your hands together.
Yeah. Okay. 160, right?
You got anything in your pocket?
Take your phone 15.
Did you get him my stuff?
No.
Not yet.
No.
You just got those papers for me, Cardinal. Appreciate it. Now, you don't have anything else on your person, anything tucked away in pockets or anything? Okay. Well, like I explained to you, it's the bad check that you passed and put into your account.
I'm just gonna check your pockets here real quick. You don't have any pockets, right? Okay. Go ahead and jump in here. You have nothing in your hair there. Do you mind if I just take that off real fast? Okay. Go ahead and jump in there. Take a seat.
The woman was charged with uttering forged checks. On December 13th, 2024, officers were called to a Red Roof Inn after reports of a group refusing to leave their room. As the situation unfolded, it quickly became clear that things were far from what they seemed. Mary and Deonte's story was just beginning.
My boss went up there, my manager went up there personally, and...
Are you going to come up with us?
Yes.
So you can just advise her that she has to go?
Yes.
Okay.
Front desk! Sweetie, you gotta leave. No, she didn't pay. You have to leave right now. I've got police here, sweetie. You guys gotta go. I know, she said you
Come on, let's go.
You gotta go. Nobody's come down to pay, sweetie.
No. Yeah, because you guys don't do the QR code, remember?
No.
So who are you? Are you Brittany?
No.
What are you doing in this room?
That's my friend.
Brittany's your friend?
She was going down to pay.
Where is she? She's not downstairs.
I don't know.
What's you got your ID? You guys got your ID on you?
No.
What's your first and last name?
What's your name? My man, stop.
Hello, listen.
I'm telling you, stop.
I'm talking. Okay, why are you guys?
What's your name?
Because she. Why would she?
You're in a room that you shouldn't be in.
You guys are in a room that does not belong to you guys. Okay,
So what's your name?
Your information. What's your first and last name? Who?
What is your name?
Deonte.
Deonte.
What's your last name?
You have no driver's license or anything on you?
What's your date of birth?
How old are you?
99.
How old are you?
Why are y'all talking
9999?
Because you're both in the room you don't belong into.
I understand that, but I don't have no doing dealings on nothing about that.
Okay, you were in the room, right?
Just got here.
Okay, Deonte. How do you spell that? Okay, I'm not going to play games. I'll just arrest you for obstructing and go from there. You're failing to identify yourself.
I'm not.
Okay. You know your social, Deonte?
Because it's going to be a charge if you give him a phone. Okay.
Okay. You're about to go in handcuffs, so... 288.
What's your name?
I'm sitting here.
Hello, listen.
Hi, I'm sorry.
We're talking. Okay, why are you guys ignoring?
Because she. Why would you leave out like that?
I don't know. We don't know who you guys are. You guys are in a room that does not belong to you guys.
No, she.
Okay, I'm asking for your information. What's your first and last name?
Mary.
Are you giving me the right information?
Yes.
Okay. Because it's going to be a charge if you give me false info. Okay.
You guys are really overreacting.
No.
Yes, because we don't trust you guys. Like, these kind of movement is the reason why we're acting like that. All right, we'll try one more time. This will be the last time, and then you're going to jail. What's your social?
279.
Here, stand over here. I don't like you standing over here.
After multiple denials, Mary finally admits her name, but the truth about her involvement remains elusive. Her hesitation only deepens the suspicion. As officers press for answers, she seems unwilling to give.
I'm sorry, you're making me so nervous.
You're making me so nervous.
Yeah, you guys that walked away from us when we told you guys to stop, and then...
No, I didn't hear you. I didn't.
Okay.
I got warrants, man.
Okay. For what? What do you got warrants for?
Nothing. It's petty. I just don't...
Like traffic warrants?
Yeah.
Out of where? Okay, they probably don't want you, right?
They always come.
They always want you? Okay, do you want to turn around for me then?
No.
I appreciate it. It's like DUS, something like that, or what's it for? Okay.
Do you have warrants too? What is it for? Do you have anything on you here? Stand over here.
No, I didn't show.
Okay, stand up here.
Like DUS, something
Please
like that,
don't.
or what's it for?
Please. Don't. Don't.
Cross your feet. You can sit Indian style, cross your feet. What's your actual name?
Mary.
Mary? You think that was smart?
No. Please don't.
Like, were we being mean to you guys? No, we asked for IDs. We had warrants. We handle it. We deal with our warrants. And then we go on our way. If they're not serious warrants, you'd probably be out Monday. But now you're gonna get extra charges for being dumb. You already did it.
Go back. Please don't do anything.
I wouldn't want to go back to jail either, but
Can we start all over, please?
It's too late for that. There's no starting over.
hey, you see how he's acting? You see how he's acting,
Yeah.
right? Like an adult. He said, "Hey, man, I got warrants. I'm going to show responsibility. I'm going to take care of my stuff."
I know.
If you going to act a fool,
just leave when they ask you to leave.
No, listen. She was going downstairs.
Don't talk anymore.
This wasn't in my room.
No, don't talk anymore.
No.
you want to? Hey, Kim. Yep. She's the one that's putting them in. You can say
I
that.
have seizures.
He's been good.
Okay.
Try to do something else.
I have seizures.
Okay, well, you're not having a seizure right now.
I just got out for 6 days.
For what?
I was just in summer jail for warrants.
What were the warrants for?
Warrants for not going to court.
Here, come here.
Is there any way I can not go to jail, please?
No, you just tried taking off on us.
Please.
Face that.
Mary attempted to evade the inevitable, fully aware of the consequences she would face. Despite her resistance, officers took her into custody. What they discovered during the search left them stunned, revealing far more than they expected.
No, it's your fault for not
I know,
for doing that.
I know.
Do you have anything on you?
No.
Here, face the car.
You can get my stuff from upstairs, though.
Yeah, If you were scared, why are you doing all that? Here, face the car for me.
Stand up.
Stand up. Face the car. Listen, the only person that you should be mad is yourself, right? It's really dumb for you to do all that. I'm just gonna adjust these cuffs, sorry.
No, we got to verify your property up there. Is there anything illegal or anything sharp that's going to poke us in that property? So you got a push rod that fell out when you were fighting with us. What do you have in this pants pocket here?
No, it's just a zipper.
You search it pretty good.
Just for weapons. I didn't get in there or anything like that. What is that?
In my pocket.
What is it? I'm asking.
I don't know.
It was in your pocket.
Oh, there's more.
There's more.
It's like really bad. You smoke. You got ripped off by your. This is.
Do you have anything else on you?
No, I don't remember.
No. Just that?
Yeah.
What is it?
What do you mean, what is it?
What is it? Well, just spell out your. Okay. That's all I was asking you. Here.
This is like the worst I've ever seen. Find a better dealer.
It was the girl that cooked it.
He's the one that cooked it?
No, not him. It's the girl that cooked it, yeah.
It's like hold on, something else. It's earring. Oh, an earring.
What's in here?
That's my lottery ticket.
Nothing in there?
Yeah. Brittany.
It's like it was loose in this pocket. So
yeah. I don't see anything else.
Do you have any more or anything on you? Because once you go back to jail, you catch an F3 charge for conveyance. Okay. Are you positive? Because you really weren't truthful about that much.
Denied.
That's all the I had
I
left.
really didn't remember.
This is all the
I smoked it.
Oh, we clear.
Well, we interrupted your night, so I'm going to smoke it later. You good, Robbie?
Yeah, go ahead, have a seat.
Can I just get...
So in your property, we have to go through because in the hallway. Is there anything sharp, or anything, any needles, or anything that we might get endangered by touching?
32.
Oh, nobody wants to go to jail, but you don't do that when you go because. No, you didn't. You've been cool.
Can I call my mom on my phone?
Let me see how we got warrants for it, then the jail will let you make a phone call, okay?
At this point, Mary suddenly claimed to be having a seizure, prompting EMS to intervene. However, the officers remained vigilant, fully aware that her sudden distress might be another attempt to avoid the inevitable.
She had in her pocket, and that she was unaware that she still had, or else she would have smoked it, she said. So, don't know when she last did smoke the that she had. Keep your feet on my way.
That's all we need. Okay, can you do that for me? Mary? I'm with the fire department, okay? I'm not a police officer. Okay? Alright, how about if we take the cuffs off? Can we listen to the cuffs for you? Would you work with us? Okay, keep your feet on my way.
You're able to get the cuffs off over here.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I should have asked you first.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
My negotiation skills, I went for it.
Not a bad call.
Thank you.
Oh, now you gotta stand up, kiddo. Stand up. Hold on. They're gonna get this other cuff off and set you on the cot. Oh, no. Not yet, though. Okay. Come this way. We're gonna walk. Gotta walk. There we go, Mary. Right here. You want to turn around and sit on it?
Yeah. All right. I did what I said I was going to do, ma'am. I got those cuffs off you, Mary. Okay, so work with us. Okay, put your feet up.
What's that?
We need you to work with us.
Yeah, everything will just be written up together. And, yep. We found that. So we'll just keep it all together.
Cool. Sounds good. You guys got a driver's license or information or anything?
Or?
I have it on my computer if you want to come and get it.
As officers searched the hotel room, they uncovered substances that raised serious suspicion. What they discovered hinted at a deeper involvement in criminal activities, further unraveling the truth behind Mary and her accomplices' actions.
Just a bunch of blank checks.
Linda McNabb, Korea. It's 5/9/19. They're scamming her stuff or what?
She said.
Chicken Berea, right?
Remember, she told you she's staying here because her friend lives in Berea but is at the hospital of MS.
Bryant and Amy.
Somebody's birth certificate.
Man, Robbie, what do we stumble into? Jeez. Giant. They were cooking in here.
You got a big and some other
vehicle titles to a.
There's.
Look at that. I'm gonna take all this. There's a vehicle title, social security paperwork.
Yeah.
That someone would not leave the prison release.
Mary was charged with multiple offenses, including possession of dangerous drugs and obstructing official business. Deonte was charged with trespassing and was handed over to authorities for an active felony warrant. On April 23, 2025, Boca Raton police responded to a Hollister store where 21-year-old employee Maria Valles was detained for stealing merchandise. What initially appeared to be a simple mistake unfolded into a more troubling situation as the investigation continued.
Hello. So, big picture.
No problem.
We have, this is Marie. She has taken some merchandise over like the past year, I would say. And we've got that merchandise here. She was nice enough to bring it back to us today. She never wore this whole pile? Yes, sir. So it's 26 items valued at $750, $70 before tax. However, it is under in each separate occasion. She never took this all. Like, this is over an extended period of time. So if you guys wanted to go about it for a theft, then you can. If you I understand the state law, so if you guys need to handle it a different way, I understand as well. She did write us a statement explaining like what happened and like the why she took it, but there is other stuff she was unable to return, which the company will not prosecute on that because we don't have the merch. But
gotcha. And this, you found out all this today, I guess, or this
we've
an
been
ongoing
conducting
thing?
an investigation.
Okay, let me just read this real quick, and then your name is Marie. All right, I will talk to you just in a second.
In the meantime, I'm just gonna have her fill out our company trespass form. So like this is the one I was talking about for 2 years. No coming into the Abercrombie or Hollisters. Just fill this out. Are hereby trespassed from all Abercrombie and Fitch properties, including Abercrombie and Hollister, for 2 years. If you agree to that, please just sign.
All right, Marie, go ahead and just stand up for me in the meantime. We're just going to put you in handcuffs and then just kind of explain to you what's going on, okay? Okay, you can have a seat.
Upon hearing Marie's confession, the officers acted swiftly. With the weight of her actions clear, they proceeded to handcuff her. The once seemingly minor thefts had now led to a much more serious turn.
That was a lot of stuff on that list. Did you like keep a log of everything, like when you were stealing it, or?
No, it's just like.
Because that's like a big list of items. I know some of which like you didn't return, which is fine.
Yeah.
But like it's actually like surprising that you actually remembered everything what it was, because it's like completely itemized. So.
I mean, before I wrote that down, we like talked about it for a bit. I've been working here for like 1.5 years at this point.
Okay, so last year around like December time. Is when you started?
Well, I guess technically 2 years ago in
2 years.
2023.
Okay.
In August or September.
August of 2023. Okay.
Yeah.
And is that when you started stealing things from the store? When was like the first thing that you wore?
I don't remember the first. Probably something like small, like a tank top. And then. And I think it was like 2 months into me being hired here.
Okay. And it says that when you were stealing stuff, you would use like a water bottle or something?
Yeah.
Can you explain that?
I have a thermal water bottle, so you can't see through it. So I'll just like put stuff in there.
You would put it in the water bottle. Mm-hmm. How big is a water bottle?
It's like a 24-ounce Hydro Flask. Like it's kind of thin.
Okay, and each time, was it always that with that, or were there other methods in how you do things?
That, or just wearing stuff under my clothes.
Okay. Approximately, do you know how many items that you've stolen in the store?
50-something.
Okay, and in total value, could you estimate how much that was?
We estimated it out to about 1,500, I think. Just
okay.
1,500.
But today you returned. Do you know how many things that you returned today?
Yeah, about $700-something worth of stuff, but
Mm-hmm.
$400-something worth of what they can like resell again.
Okay. Well, why wouldn't they be able to resell the other stuff?
It's been worn.
Oh, okay. Understand. Okay. Just kind of going through your statement here. So items like black leggings, bikini tops, white bikinis, swimwear. Is there any particular reason why you're stealing all these things?
To not have to pay for them. Some things were for friends.
Okay. The stuff that you weren't able to retrieve, why weren't you able to?
I'm here for college, but my hometown is Orlando, so that's like, it's just at my house.
So the remainder of the items that aren't here today that you returned are like at your house?
Copy South Carolina tag.
After hearing both sides of the story, the officers made a decisive call. Given the gravity of the situation, they searched Marie before she was taken to jail and transported for booking and processing.
You want to do me a favor, just standing up?
Yeah.
Face that way?
Got some of that pedigree information.
You have anything that's going to focus to be a copy? Do me a favor, spread your feet apart.
Transfer like either on the side or back up to the back now. Okay, that's it. You do a report back, right? Yeah, yeah. Are you an old school, huh?
Yeah, I haven't done one of those.
I gave him the option. Just want to throw that out there.
Sorry, I need to take this out.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
if you want to.
Favor, just sit down. I'm going to take your shoes off.
That black bag is yours? You want it?
Yes, please. This hot sauce? I got you. I'll do it for you.
You like that? You like this? Listen, one day we'll see. I got half a day. One day.
Same way we came in? Yes, sir. Oh, 1 second.
It's not gonna go off, right? One way to find out, right? You got scared, huh? You thought it was. Hey, I gotta get rid of that thing.
The what? Oh, you did? What'd you get?
Performance.
Oh, they got a few. Model 3 or?
Why?
Why?
Fast. And then they also look out for credit.
So the leasing for
You get the wolf legs, it's great.
Marie is officially charged with felony grand theft and organized fraud under $20,000. Now look at these. One woman caught red-handed shoplifting, another busted while trying to grab her share after a bank robbery, and finally, a thief taken down after stealing from a jewelry store. All of them are now behind bars. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe for more exciting videos. See you in the next one.